there's anything at all here. Testing. 1 2 1 2. Let me see if I can find my chat. I think it's down here somewhere. Let's test the chat. Excellent. Okay, we appear to be live. Just give people a few moments to make their way into the stream. Okay. Well, I have one viewer, so I think that's you, Mum. Which is good. Just for people who don't know, that's my mother-in-law. She likes watching us play Resident Evil, and today we are going to be playing Resident Evil. Resident Evil 3, to be precise. First, let's have a lovely look at my Resident Evil collection. Oh boy. This is the first time in history that everything from 0 to 7 has been available on one console. I mean, technically not the original versions of 1, 2, and 3. But technically, we've got the remakes, so you can go from 0, 1, 2, 3, Code Veronica, 5, 4, 5, 6, 7, Revelations 1, Revelations 2, 7, and Resistance is here at the bottom, because I might not play it, who knows. And I think we're almost ready to begin. Recommend you. Okay, it's giving me information about my stream bitrate, and I don't know what that means. I don't think I can change the settings once I'm streaming anyway. It might just be that the connection is not fabulous. If that is the case, please someone let me know. Otherwise, this is going to be a 4-hour blurry video that people can watch on YouTube. Well, let's get Resident Evil 3 booted up ready. There are a couple of options that I need to change before we begin. Stuff from the demo, kind of, you know, I played the demo maybe 4 times in total. I guess about 2 hours in total. First time I really took my time, I examined everything, and still managed to accidentally set Nemesis off and do the fire extinguisher before fire hydrant before I wanted to. So then I went back and played it knowing where the kind of point of no return was for the demo. And then a couple of times I kind of did a mini speed run. So, English. I like playing with subtitles on, so you'll just have to live with that. Just until the pattern is barely visible. Now, I don't like making this game too dark to the point where I can't see it. So, we'll kind of not put it all the way. Yeah, go on then. Right. Apparently there is an option in here. When you get grabbed by a zombie, you're supposed to tap X like a madman to... at first I thought it was to escape, but you can't actually escape from when a zombie grabs you. All you can do is minimize the damage by pressing X. I'm not sure why it's like that. That's really weird. But there is supposedly a setting where you can set it to hold X instead of tap X. And I definitely want that on. I'm not sure where it is though. Oh, there it is. Hold. Excellent. So, that's that done. I think that's everything. Oh, hang on a minute. I've got a friend asking me where the stream is. Let me just provide the link. One moment. It's alright, we're still in that kind of grace period where everyone is still making their way in through the doors. Oh wow, I'm looking at my own stream. That's weird. Copy. Every time I'm on stream, and I'm not on stream very often, but the thing it reminds me of, there's a film called Cloudy with a Chance of Meatballs. I don't know if you've seen it. It's a very good film. And the scientist inventor in that film often says what he's doing, to the point where he literally at one point says, saying what I'm doing. And that's how I feel every time I stream. I'm literally just sitting there going, press this, tap that, copy, paste. And I'm hopefully going to get better as we go along. Can't get much worse. Okay, so that's the link provided to that person. I wish someone would say something. Oh, hey! Mitchell's here. Hello, Mitchell. So you can hear me okay, right? Hopefully. Well, he hasn't replied. So we'll see. Now, do I play on assisted no, standard. Standard every time. Except for when we're playing harder difficulties, because we're pro gamers.
This pandemic has spread faster than any disease in modern history.
Angry mobs roam the city, burning buildings.
Authorities are bracing for more rioting tonight.
He was knocked unconscious. He had severe
Oh, this is so cool.
A citywide emergency has been declared.
The CDC has quarantined the lower Midwestern region of the U.S.
Right, so what's going to be really annoying for the chat is it looks like there's at least a minute delay.
These are the core
At least a
values
minute,
that create
if not
the
30
foundation
seconds,
for Umbrella.
between what's happening to me and what's happening in the chat. So bear in mind, if you talk to me, it might take me a little bit of time to reply.
It's this foundation that will continue to build a brighter future for all of us.
How do you feel about the inclusion of real people? This is interesting. I kind of like it. That's why they include real people. So you can't tell when the graphics have started and when the video has ended. This still looks like real people. Oh, hey Jay. There's no face cam today for a couple of reasons. First off, I'm not feeling great today. I don't have a virus or anything, promise, but I feel kind of sluggish, so I don't really want to have a cam on. And I thought to ease myself into streaming, I'd start with the microphone only. Plus, I don't want to cover up the game. Second, I made the decision, because my hair was starting to get a little bit long, because we're all quarantined inside. Ooh, first person. Because we're all quarantined inside, I couldn't go and get a haircut, and my hair was starting to get a little bit long, so I thought, it's been about 7 years since I let my wife try to cut my hair, and last time it was bad. I had to have a grade 2 by the hairdresser to fix it, and let's just pause for a second. So 7 years has passed. I thought, oh, maybe she's gotten a bit better, maybe we could give this another go, and she actually did a really good job. Until the point where I said, okay, now all you need to do is finish up by fading the very edge of my hair. And I could feel the razor literally go like straight up the middle of my head. I was like, what the hell are you doing? And then she just started laughing uncontrollably for maybe about 5 minutes, which is really annoying when someone's just fucked up your hair. And, well, needless to say, I decided to go upstairs and literally shave my entire head. So, yeah, I was bald last week. And it's starting to grow back really quickly, actually. I'm kind of, very happy. I thought I might shave it off and it'd never come back. Rip hair. But no, it's coming back. It's just still very, very short. And I did all my beard and stuff at the same time, so I kind of look like a giant egg. And that's why I don't want to be on cam. Anyway, back to the game. So, it's starting us off in this lovely first-person bit. I've actually just recently been replaying Resident Evil 7, so this is actually super familiar. Let's have a little look at that. I'm sensing the window's the way to leave, so I'm going to have a look around first. Ooh, I'm clever. I have a big board with a red string. Actually, for like a crack military expert, my apartment is a really messy state. This does not reflect real life. Nope. Just wash my face a little bit. I love how it's just you two in the chat. Like, the two goofs I know just goofing in the chat. So, tripping ball. This is really cool though. No, don't do it! What a horrible dream.
Fucking hell.
I love that calendar. I already clocked that. It says
Gets worse
escape
every
the
night.
city or something, like on the 30th. What does it say? Escape? Escape Raccoon City. I need to write that on the calendar. That's very important. I might forget. Oh, I think I can examine it.
3 more days, then I can kiss this town goodbye.
Why you gotta wait 3 days? Surely, like, getting out would be good to do now. Oh, I have lots of headaches. This is kind of giving me Silent Hill 4 vibes, which is really strange for a Resident Evil. What happens if I look in the mirror now? I'm not a zombie this time. Yeah, that's me. Oh, cool. Nice. Okay.
Who could that be?
Where's my phone? You'd think I would know I live here.
All right, I'm coming. Hello?
Jill, are you okay?
Brad, is that you?
Listen, you gotta get out of there.
What are you talking about?
I don't have time to explain. You gotta get out of there right
No,
now.
in 3
All right,
days,
let me
Brad.
grab my...
Haven't you seen the calendar? Do these scenes happen in the original? Kind of not. This is all the stuff you can't continue. Literally, the original starts with just her sat on her bed, loading her gun, going, I need to escape the city. And then it comes to her breaking out of her apartment building. Nemesis, she doesn't even rages, and this is Nemesis here on the so this is I don't seem to be in control yet, but I bet the second I... Yeah, here we go!
What is that thing?
Do I have a... No, I have no gun. I literally just have to push forward.
Gotta get out of here.
Oh man. Good time.
What the hell? No way.
This is cool. At the time of streaming, literally yesterday, the trailer for the new Train to Busan movie, Peninsula, came out, and this is all a lot like that, and it looks really cool. When in doubt, head for the exit. Oh! Man, okay.
Okay.
Oh man. I kind of love how he's on since day one. Like, literally, the game begins and Nemesis is involved in it. Even though he is kind of essentially playable person. He must be my Nemesis. He hasn't even introduced himself yet. So rude.
What the fuck?
Oh. Excellent. Right, I appear to be somewhat in control now. I still don't... I can't access my menu.
Over here!
I'm coming. So this is Brad Vickers.
You okay?
What was that thing?
Damned if I know. But right now it's got a hard-on for the only 2 stars left in town. You and me. I'm not sticking around. Just look around you. The longer we wait, the more screwed we are.
Yes, this guy, of course, is infamous for, at the start of
This all
Resident
happened
Evil
so
1, flying the
fast.
helicopter away
I don't know.
and leaving everyone
One
stranded at
fucked
the
up thing
mansion.
always
So
leads
he's
to
famous
another.
for
It's like
being a
Arclight
bit of
on
a chicken.
steroids.
So I'm surprised he hasn't been there.
Hey! Hey, wait! Down here! Damn it!
This is all very nice, very pretty.
We gotta be dreaming. How could this many people be infected? Brad! Here they come!
In here!
There's so many.
Yes, good trophy, huh? You pressed forward. Well done. Here's a trophy.
Door behind you! Go!
Still better than, I think, is it the Simpsons game that gives you a trophy for pressing start? Start. Oh, Brad. Sorry, mate.
Don't think about it.
We know that white people's,
We're gonna make a run for it.
Come on, Jill. We know how this ends.
No, I don't.
Are we still a team?
Always.
Then do me a favor. Don't fuck up like I did. Go!
Oh, okay. Bye, Brad. Nice to meet you. Wow, I was expecting him to be around a bit longer than 20 seconds. But, okay. This is all very nice, but I want to get to the actual game and not the kind of the beginning little intro in it.
Sorry.
Man getting hit by Nemesis. Simpsons did it. Okay, here comes my pro gamer. Expect me to miss a lot of shots. Oh man. Yeah, no, we're not staying around. Bye-bye. Can I? Yeah, I can roll underneath that. Don't think Tofu's in this game. From what I hear of the reviews, I don't think a lot of stuff is in this game. Everyone's saying it's super short. No replay value whatsoever. I can guarantee you that I will get replay value out of it because I will play this thing over and over again.
Sir, are you alright?
So this is roughly where Resident Evil 3 starts properly.
Come on, there's a helicopter waiting to take you to safety.
This guy hides in a meat locker.
I'm not going out there!
The parking garage isn't far, I can
The only safe place is in here!
Don't let me in! Yes, I did spend a lot of money on this game. We won't talk about that. But that's because I really like these games. They're like my favourite games.
Sir, what's your name? I can't just leave you
To be
behind.
fair, if I get 6 hours out of it, which I will get more like 60 hours out of it, to be honest, but even if I only got 6 hours out of it, if you're talking about the RRP of the game,
Missy?
without all the extra statue shit that I bought, you're still getting what? I don't know, the same kind of return on investment as a concert? Oh man. I do not have a lot of bullets. Yes, prepare to see me suck at the dodge roll. As soon as they tell me how to do it, I'll fail at doing it. I tried to do it in the demo, and the timing is really obscure, and I can't get it. Maybe I'll get it after a couple of hours of playing. I hope so. So I actually have full menu access now. It says I'm fine, even though I'm clutching my side like I've been before. So we're just going to walk through this game really slowly to make sure we get my money's worth, okay? That's what this stream is. Real time.
Shit!
So yes, I've set it to hold, which is much better than tapping it. Let's just avoid those guys.
Come on.
You can turn the game volume down or turn your mic up. Okay. Let's see how on the fly I can do this. So I'm using new software, I'm using OBS. First time ever.
Hey! Get in!
Let's whack another couple of pistols. Mic. Hopefully you should notice a difference now. My mic is, the one I use for podcasting, is very directional, so if I don't lean into it, it doesn't pick me up, so that matters. People have spoken. The mic has been turned up. Does anyone remember the start of Uncharted 2? I recently started replaying Uncharted 2, and Nathan Drake gets like completely destroyed in the opening 10 minutes. Like everything blows up and falls on him, and that's what kind of feels happening to Jill.
It's my turn, bitch!
Yeah! GTA. Oops. Ooh, I got too excited there. Oh man. I got my first game over. I got too excited. I pressed the home button. Oh man. Right, let's try that again. That's embarrassing, isn't it? At some point, I would like to get off the ghost train, if you know what I mean. I would like to be able to explore and to not be on like this preset kind of chain of events. It's amazing. Don't get me wrong. It's like spectacular. I pressed too many any keys.
Oh, come on. Start, damn it!
I'm pressing the start button.
It's my turn, bitch!
I like how he's still got his mask on and stuff. It looks like over the course of the game we're gonna like destroy more and more of his suit until we get Naked Nemesis, which of course I know everyone's very excited about. Fire.
Hey! Fuckface!
Really? Oh wow.
Hey,
Oh wow, this is
easy,
super
lady, I got
Inception.
you.
Apart
Who
from
are
all
you?
the
What are you doing?
Name's Carlos,
noises.
and I'm saving you. Come on.
My wife is
Let's get you
commenting
someplace
in my
safe.
stream chat while sitting right next to me. Naked Nemesis is going to happen. Yep. Each boss battle will reveal more clothing.
I think we're in the clear.
Hope so.
Okay, so this looks
We've
close
been
to
bringing
where the
survivors
demo
here.
starts.
Here, where?
My guys have converted some subway cars into a shelter. It's safe.
This is Carlos. He's had a bit of a
Personal
makeover.
space. Okay.
He's
I
got
get
really,
it.
really cool
go.
hair now, which is super impractical for
Oh,
the zombie
come on.
apocalypse.
Who's the dipshit that
If anyone's
closed
played
this?
The Walking Dead, Telltale's The Walking
Sorry,
Dead,
we're gonna have to go around.
Yeah, Everett would have something to say about that hair.
Hey, what do you know about that monster?
Nothing.
Hello,
Never
Joe.
seen anything like it.
I see
It's
what
no
Jay's
zombie.
purpose in the
Knows
chat
what it
is
wants
to
and
do.
won't
It's
stop till it
purely
gets
to
it.
quote The Simpsons.
Don't you like that in a
Have you
man?
been watching The Simpsons on
No thanks.
Disney
He's
Plus
all
yet?
yours.
With all its cropping out of cool
promise you're in good
jokes
hands.
from the 90s and
with the
stuff,
Umbrella
just to make it
Biohazard
into a really, really
countermeasure
squished widescreen thing.
UBCS for short.
Are you kidding me? Are you fucking kidding me? You guys are the ones who caused all of this.
Whoa, 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 whoa. What are you talking about? Look, you don't have to trust me, but I'm going to the shelter. You coming? Come on, it's this way.
Yeah, this is pretty much where the demo begins. Oh, you're on season 2 already? Ah, they've taken out some of the Resident Evil posters and put them with new ones. Hell Squid Zero. The Hell Squid's origins revealed. Except that little, like, tentacle looks like an apostrophe. I thought this in the demo, so it looks like Hello Squid. And Torrent of the Deep as well. They weren't extinct, only sleeping. His name should be Jack. Yes, we're all familiar with the nursery rhyme.
This fine young lady could use our
No,
help.
this is Carlos, and this is Mikhail. who's a boss.
Carlos.
If it's anything like the original, he goes out
to ask fine young lady her name. She is an elite operative of RPD, Special Tactics and Rescue Service. Her name is something Valentine.
It's Jill.
Nice to meet you, Jill. I am UBCS Platoon Leader Mikhail Victor. My team was sent here to rescue civilians.
Right. How's that going for you?
The city is completely cut off, isolated. Most of the 100,000 civilians will wind up dead. Correction, undead. My platoon has suffered serious losses.
Well, sort
Just keeping them
I guess
alive
they're also
is
here
more
just
than
for
I can
Valentine.
manage.
Well, you can thank your corporate overlords for that.
Yes. Well, we are doing all we can. If we can get this subway train moving, we can evacuate some survivors. But we need help. My men cannot do this alone.
All right.
Something, something, Valentine, something,
I'm
something,
in.
virus.
But I am on their
It's
side.
Valentine.
Not yours.
Oh, hey. It's cool. We all want the same thing.
Thank you, Jill.
All right, Super Cop. Here you go. We can use this to stay in contact.
I know what a radio is.
Okay, first things first. We need to get you geared up. Head up to street level. You'll find supplies there.
All right.
Alrighty. So yes, this is where the demo begins, and I'm expecting some things to be slightly different. Yeah, I remember reading this file on the demo. They've written the files with character, which is nice. Get this into your skull. Handgun, shotgun, mag. So I'm probably going to be aiming for shotgun. If this is anything like Resident Evil 2, the shotgun is super handy. So, and I finished Resident Evil 2 with loads of Magnum bullets left over because I used the shotgun mostly. So you can save it for Magnums, but well, we'll see what Nemesis is like. Hey bro, how's your volume? You seem very quiet compared to the game. Can barely hear you. Shit. That's what other people were saying, but I've got it set to nearly 10 higher than the game. Let me just up it a bit more. Okay, I'm up to 9 decibels now, and the little bar is going well into the yellow, almost the red. So, if you can't hear me, I don't know what else I can do. I'm using the podcaster, the Rode podcaster. It's very directional. It doesn't pick up anything that's not directly in front of it, which I guess might be the problem, because it's very hard to stay in this position kind of leaned over the microphone the whole time, so that's probably what it is. Okay, so we're going to head up to street level.
Jill, it's me again. You topside yet?
Working on it. So what's the plan?
The old tanks got me clearing the tracks. You mind getting the subway infrastructure back online?
And how do I do that?
Let's start by restoring power. I'll navigate you to the substation once you hit the main road.
Copy that.
There is a game input. I didn't want to turn it down too much. Hang on, let me have a look. Decibel. Yeah, so I can turn the video capture device down a little bit, but not a lot. So let's see if that helps. Do you know what might be funny? It might just be funny that the program won't update the settings until I stop streaming. So we're probably just like where we were at the beginning. I might try and get a mic that I can wear as a headset, because I think that would help a lot. It would mean that the microphone was much closer to my face all the time, and I wouldn't have to stay in this position. But that's the whole point of these streams. It's just to mess around, try things out, get kind of like a system going. Let me flip back to the chat. That's better. Yeah, okay. Oh, to 2/3. Okay. Yeah, I could push it down a little tiny bit more then. One moment. There we go, I pushed it down a little bit more still. I'm using OBS because I tried to log into XSplit with your settings and it didn't work. I'm pretty sure I remembered the password correctly. I'm not going to say it on stream, obviously. But it might just be the case that you've changed the password or I'm using the wrong email to log into it. I've been looking into doing stream graphics actually, because a lot of them are made in After Effects, which is something that I'm pretty familiar with now because I work almost exclusively in After Effects for work. So I've picked up a lot of stuff and I really want to apply it to my own stream graphics. And it does look like OBS, XSplit, all of these things use very similar method for stream graphics. So it doesn't matter if I have to switch over to XSplit because OBS isn't working or vice versa, because it should be able to. We should be able to use the graphics anywhere. Just make sure. That's called a double tap. Now. I need to actually kind of concentrate for a second because I have no bullets, and that was a bit stupid. Has it taught me how to roll yet? It doesn't. Oh, there we go. Now there is a kind of a timing with this. It's when they lunge for you and they're about to touch your head. Somewhere around like when their hands are about to touch you. There we go, like that. Except I was too late on pulling up the trigger afterwards. If you pull the trigger up straight up afterwards, you actually kind of do a slow-mo shoot thing. Should we go for it again? There we go, like that. And it actually sticks to the head when you do that, so you can get a really kind of good headshot. Oh, well, easy come, easy go. There go the bullets. Just make sure. Oh, no. Okay, we're going to have to get inventive now. Yeah, so, like I said at the start, you can't actually avoid zombie bites anymore. All you can do is minimize the damage. And you have to tap X like a madman every time that happens. Oh, God. I'm being a bit silly, actually, because you don't need to kill everything. You can just run past stuff. I think he's done. Okay, well, it's a bit early to use that yet. We'll wait. Oh, and I've got, I suppose I could combine these and make some bullets. Oh, good. Okay, I'll make sure that I save these volume settings so that I kind of use them next time. Ooh, I got a trophy. So some of you guys might know I'm kind of into trophies. And platinums specifically, more than trophies actually. I don't give a shit about the trophies. I like having a game platinumed. I think that's kind of like badass. I recently re-platinumed Uncharted 1, which was fun. It's very hard. I don't suggest that you do it unless you're a glutton for punishment and you like reloading checkpoints over and over again. I even beat Brutal Mode, which was a first for me. I've never actually played Brutal Mode, only Crushing. Hello! Oh, I think my brother might be sending some of his people in, which is really nice, thank you. Anyway, yeah, so I will get the platinum in this. I will absolutely get the platinum, there's no question. It's just a matter of time. Now, these things were locked in the demo. I don't know what you actually use to unlock it. Maybe there's a key, or maybe it's just a lockpick. There's no point in killing these guys because they're going to bust through in a second anyway. Okay, so anyone who's played the demo, this is almost identical. They're going to bust through the barrier. And we're going to head on down there towards the donut shop.
the alley that's on fire?
Maybe. Surely a tall drink of water like yourself can put out a few flames.
No, I appreciate it. This is not the first time I've streamed. I can't claim that. But I've only streamed a handful of times in the past.
Gotta put this out.
So it is still new to me. Right, so we need a fire hose. That's the only thing that will work. Just give him a chance to get in front of it. Yeah, I got all three. Excellent. Hang on, I've got people texting me. Okay. I'm getting verification codes from Google. That's weird. No. So is someone trying to hack my account? You know what, you might want to check in with your mum. It might be because your mum's Gmail is recovered to my Gmail, so she might be trying to get into her Gmail account so she can comment as well. Hi mum, if that is you, you might need my phone then. Well, we'll see. Okay. Yes, that was my first streaming experience on Justin TV. It was Silent Hill 2. That was a long time ago. I don't know what P you would call that. That was like, I don't know, 120p. It was bad. I thought it was. Oh, okay. Yeah, so my phone was blowing up with verification codes from Google, and I thought, oh shit, is someone trying to hack my account? No, it's my mother-in-law trying to get into her account. We'll sort that out for you later, mum, and then you can come in and comment. Yeah, it's a good half a minute, if not a minute off the chat to me. I don't know why that is. I have got an Ethernet cable. I might try plugging that into my laptop when I stream, as opposed to relying on the Wi-Fi, but I don't think... And the Wi-Fi is fairly good. Wait, Imran, is that Imran? Or is that a different Imran? I know a couple of Imrans, that's the problem. Yeah, of course it is. It's your second name in the middle. Hey, Imran. Hope you're good. Haven't seen you in a while, bro. Okay, I'm not commenting on gameplay at all there, so just to let you know, I've dropped a ladder down so that I can come back this way. It's a good way of getting round Nemesis, because of course, the demo ends with a confrontation with Nemesis, and I'll let you know once we get past the demo part, because then obviously it's going to be new and fresh to me. And I think they've changed the combination for this. Yeah, they have from the demo. Cheeky buggers. This is a guy who's obsessed with hair tonic. It's just kind of a hint to the safe combination. We'll go find the safe combination and come back. Thank you, Jay. Doing God's work. Okay. Let's try some more dodging. Oh, well, I fluffed that dodge up. I got a crit on his arm. Whoop, hello. Oh, I'm rusty. It's quite dark. Jill does have a torch, but her definition of a dark place is when she'll use it, and quite often that's like then it has to be really dark before she'll use it. I'm only gonna get that one. Oh no! Wait, no, I got them. Excellent. More efficient than I thought. Right, so if we head up the street, we can go find the combination for that safe. Because there's a pharmacy just up here. This guy comes back to life. Spoilers. Excellent. Shotgun shells. Thank you. Oh, 937. Okay, so in the demo it was something like 918 or something like that. They've changed it, but only subtly. Let's go and grab that before we do anything else, because it's a sight for my gun, and if I put the sight on my gun, maybe I will shoot the air less. Knife him. I knife everybody. The only problem is the knife in this game is not as good as the one in Resident Evil 2. The one in Resident Evil 2 destroys zombies. What was it? 938. 938. What? Was I not paying attention? 9. 9. 3. 8. Oh, guys, please tell me I am paying attention. Let's go and have a look. It said 938, right? Maybe they've changed the directions as well, which is really tricky. $937. Do you know what? I even stood here and said that it was something like 9-something-8, didn't I? Just pay no attention. Yes, Resident Evil 2 knives break after a certain amount of use, but if you get an S rank, I think, on normal or something like that, you get an infinite knife, and the infinite knife never breaks. So it's super powerful. But even the regular knives, as long as you're using them just to check if enemies are dead, they never really break, never really run out. You'll lose them because they're a defense item. So sometimes if your knife is almost broken, it will break when you use it as a defense item. So the only problem is if you've got the infinite knife in the game and you use it, and then it gets stuck in a zombie or a boss, you're not getting it back until you've downed that boss. So that's the only problem with the infinite knife. In this game, you've got your knife the whole time, it never breaks, but it's just not as powerful, which I understand, because otherwise you could just do the whole game with the knife. And I bet you there are already people out there doing the game with the knife. Yeah, the graphics are insanely good, really nice, really pretty. I think that, yeah, so the demo isn't that different, it's really very close to the game. I'm going to try and practice the dodge thing, because I need to get better at the dodging. The only problem is, if you fuck it up, then I'm using way too many bullets. So that is the hose. I've trained myself to not run into the hose, because that, once you pick up the hose in the demo, that sets off Nemesis's like trigger for Nemesis appearing. So I'll go do that in a second.
This must be the subway company's offices.
This is a puzzle that you can't do in the demo.
Nothing.
I guess I can't do it yet until it tells me about it. Yeah, this game is much more action orientated, Imran, so to be fair, the original Resident Evil 3 was like that. Resident Evil 2 was more of a kind of a thinking game, and Resident Evil 3 was just action. It was about running and gunning. Less about exploring one area and more about just making your way through several. And this game appears to be very much like that. It's okay. I know where Nemesis will appear. At least I know we're in the demo here a bit. Got a shotgun for when it hits breaking point. If things go south, cut the chain. So this one's meant to be a bit shorter than Resident Evil 2 anyway. The main problem I'm seeing with reviewers is that a lot of reviewers are saying it's very short. I suppose if you run through it and just go crazy, then yeah, you will get through it very quickly. I'm definitely going to take my time the first time through. Oh, okay. So let's burn one of those. Grab this. We need to go and get the bolt cutters so that we can get that shotgun. I absolutely agree. There is absolutely no need to remake Resident Evil 4 in any way, shape or form until, like, I don't know, 2030. Resident Evil Code Veronica X is clunky, it's old-fashioned. I do enjoy it, I've got a soft place in my heart for it, but that needs a remake much more than Resident Evil 4 does. Resident Evil 4 still stands up, you can play it today, it's still just as good. Ah, okay, so there's no bolt cutters here. In the demo, there were bolt cutters. I want my shotgun. Let's see if we can find some bolt cutters. I don't want a stupid gem. I want bolt cutters. Dump that junk. Oh, I wonder where the bolt cutters are then. And more importantly, I wonder if Nemesis comes out the same place that he does in the demo. There's one spot left, because you need the bolt cutters to get in over there as well. So there's one more spot where there's some items before you need the bolt cutters, or you go back the way where Nemesis is. So I'm gonna just check that place, and then I guess we're gonna face Nemesis if he's where I think he is. Managed to get control for 20 quid. Oh, where did you get control for 20 quid from? Is that like digital? Yeah, I've been looking forward to Control, but I've decided to wait because there are so many good games and not a lot of time, so it's kind of one of those things that I know will be there when I get round to it. Oh my god, die! This guy took way too many bullets. But yes, Control by the makers of Max Payne, Quantum Break, and of course Alan Wake, Remedy. I hear good things about Control, not like, you know, $60 great things, but certainly for 20 quid, it sounds like it's a great time. We'll just leave you there. Bye bye. Well, I'm disappointed. I need a shotgun, and I haven't got one, and I would have had one by now in the demo. So, I guess we're just going to see what we can do about Nemesis. I haven't got a lot of stuff with me at all. I don't know if you want it spoiled for you, Jay, but there are definite Alan Wake references in Control. I can't remember if there's an actual appearance of Alan Wake himself. There might be, but at the very least there are certainly big references. That's one of the things that's kind of like made me interested about it, because apart from the concept's really cool. You know, it's kind of let's have a look. Oh, no Nemesis. Oh, okay, so the demo did mix things up a bit. That's interesting. Reference, I'm trying to shoot the electric box because it's supposed to stun zombies. Except this one, obviously. Dick. Oh, that's alright, Imran. I hope the restaurant's going good and everything with all this this stuff going around, you know. There's not a lot of people going out at the moment. Okay.
There.
So this is all new to me now. I actually have to pay attention now. Bolt cutters! I will take those. But Nemesis could show up at any point now. That's something to bear in mind. Let's go get a shotgun. Oh, you're doing deliveries. Okay, cool.
Someone in here?
We're gonna go get that shotgun. Yeah, I think my dad's doing pretty good. I mean, yeah, he seemed alright earlier. Kina saw him briefly. Just to send over some shopping. Right, we're gonna dodge her. Yeah, suck it. Ooh, and I missed those. Good. I'm glad you guys are being super cautious, because with this whole thing, it's better safe than sorry. The risks I see people taking at the moment are insane. Just because they don't want to, I don't know, I guess they're embarrassed to take things seriously. Don't know why. Yeah. Exceptionalism, like Kina just said, exceptionalism is huge in people at the moment. They think, oh, it's not going to happen to me. Until it happens to you. That will always be the case until it happens to you. So. Yoo-hoo! I have some explosives for you. Ooh, what we got? I need to go and get a shotgun. What can we... quick trip back to the box. I know it's not super interesting to see someone literally just backtrack to an item box, but that's what we're going to do. We don't want to waste the herb. We could use it now, but herbs are much better if you just hold on to them and mix them. They'll get you out of a pinch if you have to use one on its own, but you want to keep them if you can. So let's just throw Caution to the Wind. Quite literally, I guess, because I'm in Caution. Let's go grab that stuff and get the shotgun. Went down the shops today, not many people out, no masks, no gloves. Yeah, it's just, it's nuts. I haven't actually been out in it for a while now, but, you know, the stories I hear online and stuff, people are just crazy. See, I don't know about you guys, but I feel a lot more comfortable when I have a shotgun in my hands. Shotguns are a man's best friend. Of course, I mean human's best friend. Oh yeah, we have the best people in this stream. Smart people, best people. I've still got my knife. Let's double tap. Okay, so I guess now we can head to that new door. I tried to do a dodge sideways past him and ended up jumping right into him. Oh, see? How am I doing? Oh, pretty bad. But there's an item box just up here where we need to go, so if I have to, I'll just mix those 2 green herbs and use them. Shotgun solves all of life's problems. And if the problem doesn't go away, keep reloading shotgun until it does. Let's just burn the first aid spray. I'd rather keep the herbs. Dude, don't even get me started. I'm the most left-leaning person you'd probably meet. And in this country, that means you've got to be anti-guns. And if we had guns in this country, I would have 50.
Can you see us?
Yeah, careful, careful.
Anti, not anti, jeez.
Come on, don't look at me like that, alright? I'm not infected.
No,
No, wait, please!
Oh my god.
What the fuck?
He was infected.
He might have been infected.
Oh, stars, this soft.
No wonder so many of you dead.
And what are you, UBCS? Killing your own people?
He would have turned. There's your sense of self-preservation. Go back to the subway station. We don't need a bleeding heart like you getting in the way.
That's Nikolai. He's a bad guy. He speaks in a Russian accent, that's how you know. Casual racism in my streams. They shot Todd Habercom. Is this a reference I'm not getting? Ah, oh, this dude sounds like he was a really good policeman. Why'd they shoot him?
Oh my god, is that who shot?
That's who Nikolai shot.
Oh my god, we're killing all the nice people.
I didn't kill anybody.
Oh.
Okay. Oh, that's really cool. So this is an area in the original. I do like those little touches. They were all through Resident Evil 2 of just, you walk into a place and it doesn't look exactly the same, but you can realise instantly, oh yeah, that was this screen in Resident Evil 3, I remember. You know? It's just a nice touch. And I bet quite a lot of people are going to be going through that a lot with the not the Resident Evil remake, although with the Resident Evil remake. The Final Fantasy VII remake that's coming out. For sure. Oh man. I stunned one dog, but not the other one. He ran through. Shoddy. That was close. Yeah, it's a good drawing. I coloured it in a bit though. Electric generators. Okay, so those are the things you can shoot, the stun stuff. Thanks, Sam. I do like that in these new Resident Evils they get people to not just motion cap, but to do the voice and to do the like to be the face of the character rather than make up a character. They use a real person. Some people say that's kind of like not very creative, but I actually kind of like it because it makes the characters, like when the characters look like real people, it looks more realistic, you know. For a game like this that's gunning for photorealism. Why didn't they delay Final Fantasy VII and Last of Us 2? They have delayed Last of Us 2. As of, was it today or yesterday? They've delayed it indefinitely. FF7, I guess, was too close to being out of the door. That they couldn't stop it in time. They had to kind of go through with it. But it looks like Last of Us 2, they're pushing it further. Why? You're asking me why they're pushing Last of Us 2?
Yeah, sorry.
Because of COVID. Because of COVID.
How does that help?
What do you mean, how does that help? How does it help a multinational company that wants to make millions of dollars from a thing? How does it help them to push back a thing that no one's going to go out and buy because they haven't got millions of dollars because they're inside eating tins of beans?
Order it online?
Yeah, they could halve their profits by just selling it digital.
Oh, well, pardon me. Wow.
No, it's just COVID is the reason why, like 99% of things right now. Why? Because COVID. One thing I have noticed, and I need to get better at it with streaming, is that when I talk to you guys, I do not pay attention to what I'm doing on the game at all. Yeah, Last of Us 2 looks amazing. Can't wait to play it. I'm probably going to play replay the original before then and try and platinum it. It's a notoriously not difficult platinum, well, sort of difficult, but it's more just a kind of like a badge of honor if you can do it. Ooh, I got a trophy. Felt sure I got the dodge right there. Did it a bit too early.
That's right. If anyone should be affected, it should so be us.
See, I'm not paying attention at all to what I'm doing. It's like my character's moving through the room, it's like, oh yeah, I'm doing that. Oh good, I'm glad it's a challenge at first, because hopefully that means I might get better at it with time. I really hope so. Alright. Time to bite the bullet and use one of my herbs. Get organised. Oh right, probably increase my slots. That's what that is. If you're used to talking, it helps a lot. I remember as a kid I'd pretend I had an audience when you played it. Yeah, I remember you doing stuff like that. Well, I would just put I'd put an album of music on and just like listen to music while I played games and do it in complete silence, like not saying a word. Facts from Substation Chief. Activate the 4 breakers. Main power switch. So yeah, they highlight stuff in green. So if you haven't got if you can't be bothered to read the note, like that's the important stuff basically. So 4 breakers, then main switch. How do I activate the breakers? I guess they're out here.
Oh, it smells like... Oh, I don't even want to think about it.
Uh-oh. This looks kind of like the construction area where the drain demos are in the original game, which are kind of like spiders. So, if everybody has a problem with the spiders that look kind of like xenomorphs, I think we might be facing some very soon. I could sing if you want me to. That's on the table. This is now a Dream Theater stream. Anybody who doesn't like Dream Theater, you need to leave. Ooh, lockpick. I want a lockpick. You know when you turn the corner of a long corridor and you just know something's going to happen? Let's take a look. Yeah, see, I gave the mandatory spider warning. Oh, what about that new Trivium, eh? Anyone who doesn't like Trivium, please leave the stream. This is now a Trivium stream. Their new album sounds amazing. Oh, nice. So, can I use the lockpick multiple times? Or is it... It looks like I can use that multiple times. In which case, screw this noise. We're going to go back to get that other stuff that was hidden behind the locks. So, do I still have a lockpick? I've still got a lockpick. Let's go get that stuff. Are you actually leaving? In which case, if you're actually leaving, that's fine. But if you're leaving because you don't like Trivium, so long, arrivederci, goodbye, see you later. Trivium are amazing. Their new songs are amazing. I've seen them live 3 times. And it wasn't enough. yeah, I've seen them once with my brother-in-law, and twice with Jay. When does Nemesis appear? We've already seen Nemesis, but I guess he's not running around at the moment. See, that's one of the things in the original. Nemesis could appear much more randomly, and it seems like in this game it's a bit more kind of select times he will appear, which is not a bad thing per se, but it does take some of the kind of, you know, excitement out of turning a corner and having Nemesis suddenly be there. It means that once I've played this game once, I will know where areas are safe, and I will know which areas are not safe. But to be fair, even Resident Evil 2 Remake, which came out last year, which had Mr. X, who walks around in a far more kind of random way. Even after the first time you've played the game, he pretty much only appears in certain times, so you know when you're safe and you know when you're not. Let's take those bolt cutters back in case we need them. Let's get rid of that. And we'll dump a green herb as well. Now, let me check my map. Yeah, well, he does sort of... He can sort of just appear in that if you're walking around the police station while it's a moment when he can appear, he might appear, and that will be a shock to you. However, there are only certain parts of the game where he's walking around the police station at all. So, in that regard, you do still know when he could show up, but you won't know exactly when he'll show up. While in this game, it seems like Nemesis, you'll know exactly when he shows up, if that makes sense. It's only a very slight difference, but it does kind of reduce the random element of it somewhat. Are there any locks this way that I forgot? I think there's at least one in here, isn't there? Yeah. I really hope my lockpick doesn't break. Okay, so this is just like stuff. We can just drop it in the chest and use it later. Where else was there locks? Oh, I know. My map will tell me. So we are missing stuff in here. Not in here, in here. This section here, we're missing something. Ah, there we are. Whoa! Hello! Might be my imagination, guys, but I think I've gotten a slight bit better at not shooting the air. I'm still getting bitten though. And that should be, yep, that's clear. So let's go and check that room up there now as well. Basically make our map blue. You too, dude. Thanks for showing up. That was awesome. Really appreciate it. I'm already learning a lot in terms of how to do this, and it's been helpful to have you here and give advice. Thank you. Whoa. See, the only good dodges I'm doing don't involve the dodge button. It's just when I kind of pull the stick back because I can hear someone coming. Now, there are definitely some locked doors up here. Do I still have my bolt cutters? Yes, I do. Alright, I think there's somewhere over here that has a bolt on it. Ah, here we go. Yeah, so you can discard items once they're not useful anymore. What's the fancy boxes? Okay, the only problem with this now is that my items are full. What else is in here? Ah, there we go. Make some room. Yep, that's everything in there. Do I have any slots? No, so I need to dump some of this stuff, really. Welcome to Tom's stream, where he runs to the item box and back like 15 times. How can I dodge you? Dodge! Whoa, that sort of worked. He was very angry about it. He was not happy. Okay, so let's get rid of that. And that. And definitely that. Let's leave the puzzle junk in the box. How am I doing? Oh, okay, caution. Alright dude, thanks for stopping by. I will do. Hopefully next time I'll be a bit more used to this. But I hope it hasn't been all bad. And it's been fun to have you guys here and chatting in the chat, so thanks for coming. Ah, I don't want jewels. Jewels are boring. Right, so this is the collectibles for these games. The last couple of Resident Evils have had these statues that you can find and destroy. I guess this is the first one. There's Ugly Art Mega Man. See, there's someone outside, which is not helpful. Alright, I'm gonna be back in 1 second, guys. Just give me a second. Yeah, I'm going to. Alright guys, so let me just switch back to the chat. Seeing as a couple of people have jumped out anyway, I'm probably going to stop here for now. I know I've only been streaming for about an hour and 20 minutes, which isn't very long at all, and I'm probably actually going to play the game off stream, because like the way I'm sitting to stream, currently we don't have a room in our house that I can dedicate to streaming. It's literally, I'm in our living room in front of the TV, and to be able to be picked up on the mic, I kind of have to be sat cross-legged and forced like really far forward, which is actually causing me like some actual discomfort, which sounds really lame, but I've persevered through the first hour and a half, and I don't think I can do it for much longer, so I'm going to actually stop there. But that's the whole point of doing this, is to get through teething issues. Like, for instance, I've already worked out now the right kind of volume level for the game audio versus my microphone and things like that. So it was definitely worth doing, and I'm going to keep trying to do it until the point where it actually gets kind of semi-decent to watch. But in the meantime, I'm going to stop for now. So thank you very much for coming, and take care.
Bye, everyone.
Bye-bye.